Hey guys, welcome back to the Time Love Show. You join me for another Q&A, and the subject matter in hand today is my preference. Which watch group do I prefer, Richemont or the Swatch group? And we'll go into more details about that, but I want to announce something very important. I've gone in partnership with mayfairwatch.com, and this guy really is an up-and-coming watch dealer, but with some heritage and tradition. He comes from a family of watch dealers, so he's got some real expertise. And if you have a look at his website, mayfairwatch.com, you'll see that he's become a bit of a specialist in Tudor. And he's got Rolex, he's got Omega as well, so he gets some really cool Rolexes, like I think he had a Daytona on the Oyster Flex, and he's got a Rolex Perpetual 36mm, but he's got some very cool Omegas, and he's also got some very cool, for if you're a Tudor collector, some Tudor Tigers, some very cool Tudors that I believe could become collectible at some point and increase in value. But I did actually purchase a Mayfair watch roll from him, and one of my friends purchased a timepiece from him not that long ago, and I have to say that the experience was absolutely sublime. And that's why I want to basically partner up with this guy, because he's offering some good discount for you guys. If you contact Dennis and you say, look, I've come from the Time Love channel, he will give you a good price, a good discount on the timepieces that he's offering on his website. And what I've decided to do to help you guys out, because it's so difficult to find trusted dealers nowadays, is that if you're a subscriber and you're interested in any of the watches, you can view the watches in my office premises, nice, secured, we can get everything set up. But if you want to talk to Dennis direct to get some advice, or you want to find out a little bit more about the timepiece, check out the website mayfair.com, and I'll have a look at his inventory after I show you my new Mayfair watch roll. And wow, the leather on this, very good quality, I have to say. And yeah, very good price as well I got for this. So very good quality Mayfair watches, very good case. They do very good quality watch bands as well, so check them out. The quality is very high-end at very reasonable prices, and I highly recommend them, guys. And the experience that my friend had when he purchased the watch at Mayfair Watch was sublime. This is one of the best services he ever had, to be fair. So, and I thought, look, I think in this instance, from the experience that we've had with Mayfair Watch, I want to make them a trusted dealer on the Time Love channel. So we're going into partnership. So let's have a look at the website. I want to start off by saying all the watches available via mayfairwatch.com have been extensively inspected by a qualified watchmaker and service to ensure the authenticity of the watch and ensure the watch is in good working order. And as you can see, he has a variety of watch cases, a variety of Omega watches, and a variety of Tudor, Rolex and Breitling. And keep an eye, he has many different timepieces that come on to his website, and they do get snapped up extremely quickly because he has very competitive prices. And he's also said Dennis will honor any Time Love subscriber a reasonable discount on the timepiece they purchase, as long as they are from the Time Love channel. So guys, let's have a look at these very cool Tudors that he has on his inventory. Let's check them out. And as you can see, he's got loads of dates there. Very cool indeed. And these are very collectible. They come with the same sort of date case as well. But what I'm really intrigued about is these Tudor Prince Date Tiger chronograph. Look at that. It's literally got the Daytona case, but it's got an ETA. Very good price indeed, guys, I have to say. And I have to say, he's got some very cool Tudors when Tudor had shared the cases with Rolex. So if you're a Tudor collector,
you know, you're probably going to find a few Tudors here that you might not necessarily find from your mainstream watch dealers, I have to say. But look at this, very nice. I really love that. Oh, I wouldn't mind one of these, to be fair. They really have jumped in price, I have to say. And that is the actual Rolex Daytona that he sold on the Oyster Flex there. Very cool indeed. This is the Rolex Perpetual 36mm. And with a discount, I'm sure he give you a very good price, guys. Just mention D-Time Love. You've come from the D-Time Love channel, and Dennis will look after you guys. And we've got some very cool Omegas here. Omega Speedmaster two-tone. The reduced. I had this watch in the white dial. I regret selling it. To be fair, very cool timepiece. And even these have gone up in price. I have to admit, the watch game has gone mad, to be honest with you. But you know, Dennis will sort you out, guys. A very good guy. A friend of mine bought a watch from him, and he said the experience was second to none. Dennis went out of his way to make sure that he was happy with the timepiece, guys. So check them out. www.mayfairwatch.com.
Stuff. Well, look, guys, let's get into the subject matter in hand. And this question was from Scott, really, and he was just a general question: what my thoughts were on the Swatch group and the Richemont group. So let's get some images of the watches they have within their collection. And just looking at the collection, first of all, what I can say with the Richemont group, they do have the more premium brands, that's for sure. So Richemont group have got the Vacheron Constantin, part of the Holy Trinity, Roger Dubois, Lange, Piaget, Panerai, Cartier, IWC, Jaeger, LeCoultre, Montblanc, and the list goes on. So they've got some really big premium watch brands within their portfolio, and probably the most ones that stand out the most in terms of who've got the biggest market share is probably Cartier, in terms of the amount of volume of watches they sell on a international, global basis. Cartier is probably their biggest brand. So for me, Richemont Group is bigger than the Swatch Group, but the Swatch Group have an amazing portfolio of watches as well, from Breguet, Blancpain, Clachute, Omega, Longines, Rado, Tissot, Certina, Mido, Hamilton, and of course Swatch. So they've got some big hitting premium brands there, and the likes of Breguet, Blancpain, but probably their big hitter within their group is Omega, and I'm a big Omega fanboy. And with all honesty, I probably can afford a lot more watches from the Swatch group than I can from the Richemont group. So the answer to that question would be Richemont Group is the bigger brand, I have to say, Scott. So yeah, I mean, you know, these guys are the big players within the watchmaking global remit out there, and both of them very successful. But I think Richemont has the stronger portfolio, but that's not to say that the Swatch Group has a bad portfolio. You know, from the likes of Breguet, Clachute, Omega, Longines, Tissot, Certina, Mido, Hamilton, the Swatch, you know, they've even got Calvin Klein. I wasn't aware of that. But and Harry Winston, I'm not too sure. I'm not that familiar with what they do. But they've got loads of other brands as well. So they are big hitters. Slightly more affordable brands, sort of your entry-level Swiss watch brands there. But they've also got the big hitter in Omega, Longines, Breguet, Blancpain, you know, the list goes on. And even Rado, you know, in Asia, they're absolutely huge. But for me, you've got, you know, Richemont Group have got one of the Holy Trinity there in Vacheron. And Lange, I think that is one of my, you know, the Minute Repeater is one of my holy grail watches. At one point, when I'm in my 50s, that is the watch that I would buy and probably sell a few Rolexes to do it. So they're absolutely amazing. And JLC, you know, for me, you know, it's the unsung hero. It's a beautiful watchmaker that doesn't get the credit they deserve, in my opinion. But Cartier is probably their big hitter, and for Richemont. And I would say, you know, from the Swatch Group, it would be Omega in terms of who has the biggest market share within their individual groups. But guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Oh, let's do a quick wristwatch check before I let you go. I am wearing my Tudor Black Bay Burgundy today. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.